Hey, what's up? It's Olivia Blackman, and I have another video about the struggles of being a language learner. I want to learn like 20 languages right now. I don't know which one to start with. I don't know which one to pick. It's not going to happen. I'm stuck here. I've honestly been there. Like, I feel like I'm wasting time sometimes just not picking one. And I know a lot of people feel that way too. So this is for you. And I'm preaching to myself. So I know because I've been there so many times. It's like, maybe we just got one language done. Maybe we haven't started anything. We're just looking at all of the options. Like, what is it? Fear of better options or something. As I say, our lives are dwindling away as we can't make a decision on where to begin. So here are 3 methods I have for stacking your languages, taking on one of them at a time, and whatever it is, getting all the languages you want. Okay, before you start everything, first of all, sit down with yourself and just get your thoughts on paper. What languages are you trying to learn, and which language is just a joke? Like, I want to learn, like, I'm trying to learn Klingon. Like, I mean, if you're really trying to learn Klingon, power to you. But I know we just say that. We're like, oh, that sounds cute. I want to learn French. Oh, that sounds cute. I'm trying to learn Xhosa. I'm trying to learn Zulu. If you're serious about it, tell yourself that you're serious about it by writing it on paper. Get your priorities together, and then sort of prioritize when you need it, why you want it, and determine what general order you're going to need. That should come first and foremost, and then you can start getting into the strategy about it. So number 1, there's the Stagger Method. You can have a little picture or whatever. You start with 1, and then once you have an sort of like a intermediate advanced or conversational sort of proficiency, then you add another one. You can do similar or different, but you're just spacing it out so that when you're working on this, you're working on this. Then here you're working on this with a little of this, and you're working on this one with a little of this. You're waiting till you're at a point where you can continue doing things in that language, like watching shows, reading in that, learning, watching YouTube videos in that, just doing other stuff. And then through multiple medias, then you can add something else, learn the basics of something else. So for me, I did the Stagger Method with Chinese. So I had like 3 years of Chinese, 4 years of Chinese. And then I started getting interested in Korean. I started Korean, still in Chinese, but like intensively doing that. Then I kind of looked to other stuff. And so I started Japanese. So that's how I use it. A second one is the contrasting languages method. So you can learn 2 languages that are very contrasting, so it's less likely to mix them up. For example, I learned Spanish and Japanese together. That's what I did this winter. I intensively studied Spanish some days, Japanese other days, and they won't mix up because, for obvious reasons. That's been helpful, and I can work on both of the basics of those without having big moments of confusion. They're kind of both progressing together instead of staggered out. And the third method I have is the overlap method. I love this one. I love it the best because if you know me, I hate learning a language in English. I just don't like it. It just feels like I'm walking with crutches. I don't like it. So the overlap method is you study a language you don't know through a language you do that's not your mother tongue. So for example, right now I'm learning Japanese through Korean. I'm gonna have a book by Sungwon. I made a video of his first book for Korean. Love it. And he teaches Japanese through Korean, so I'm using that. And I can show you some of my notes. I just love learning something else through a language that I already know. So it strengthens that one, keeps it strong, and at the same time I learn a new skill. And honestly, some languages are more suited to learn in something else. Honestly, Japanese, as much as I love everyone who's helped me, learning Japanese and English has been like pulling teeth. But learning Japanese through Korean is easier because of how similar the grammar structures are, how similar the vocabulary is, and just so many other things. So it's really a building process. And I feel like that is the best method once you have any progress in a language, is to apply that through the learning of another skill, especially another language. So I hope that this was somewhat helpful for you. If it was, please 给我点个赞，还有请关注我们的频道。是我被欧流 signing off. If you have a question, please put it in the description box. I say that every time. If you have a question, please leave it down there and I will get back to you. 안녕. Peace out, my people.